are we?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is going to be very different than the episode I recorded yesterday with a total stranger.
Wait, what happened? What happened with that?
Honestly, we can't waste the time talking about it.
I did want to ask. I'll ask off camera.
Yeah, off camera. But like, how are you? How is the West Village?
Freaking terrible. I can't lie.
You know,
I'm not having a good year.
I wasn't either. I had like a full depressive episode. That's why I left New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so unlike me, right?
I mean,
you know, I was so happy in high school.
Yeah, I mean, we all were happy in high school, and then we
got
lived
slapped in the face. So, do you have any idea what this podcast Good Enough is about?
No. Can you please enlighten me?
Yes. Just like based on the name, like what do you think kind of like the thesis of this podcast is?
I think the thesis of this podcast is maybe being good enough, like just period. Good enough for anybody just as yourself.
Period.
I think that's what it is. Good enough, period.
Period. This podcast is basically about knowing that your best foot forward is good enough no matter what you're pursuing in life, whether it's a new career, doing a creative endeavor, a side project, being good enough for a romantic partner or another friend of yours, and just accepting that you're bringing your best foot forward to the table. Hopefully, some people are not in this world.
We know who you are.
We know you are.
Yeah.
So step it up. But most people, I feel like, are trying their best most of the time, and that should be good enough.
Absolutely. Claps for that.
You were the reason I started doing content creation.
Wait, me? Seriously?
Mary Margot 583.
Mary Beaver Donkle? Mary Celeste
No, that
Beaver
was the name
Donkle?
of our YouTube channel. Is that
Wait,
not-
did we ever post anything?
Margaret, what? Did you have a brain injury?
Yes. I went to college.
Okay. You don't remember our YouTube channel?
Well, I remember us just like
In seventh
filming
grade?
everything that we ever did on iMovie.
I posted all of it on YouTube. Our YouTube channel was called Mary Margot 583. Remember when we did the best friend tag?
Yes, actually, yes. Oh,
it was
my God.
We should have we should do another podcast when I'm back in New York next and do the best friend tag. And it's like it was a list of curated questions.
Yes. Oh my God. I remember watching those on YouTube like all the time.
Yeah. And we were like,
of course we did it.
Like, okay, when's my birthday?
September 21st, tomorrow.
Yours is December 26th, right?
Absolutely. Worst birthday ever. A lot of people tell me that. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel the need to tell me that.
You're like, I am
because I've had it my whole life. So
there's so many things I want to talk about with you. I was actually FaceTiming my mom this morning.
Man.
Shout out to Nan and Suze. Except your mom was the one who always drove us to the mall. So she deserves the shout out. You know, I've been seeing her around town.
Yes, no, she told me she's been seeing you every time she
goes into her boutique.
Yeah. Up to Daisy Boutique.
Up to Daisy. Shout out.
Actually, no, Homewood, Illinois.
Homewood, Illinois. You know, my dad opened a bar.
Yes. My mom has been dying for me to go. I'm like, come on.
Don't. I'm just kidding.
I heard you're the bartender.
No.
Oh, no.
I tried once and then I quit because my dad was being an asshole.
I mean, it's a hard life being a bartender.
So hard, yeah. But we've really had the craziest memories together.
Yeah.
Like, I have a laundry list. Like, I think where we should start is like, we became friends in 7th grade, right?
Yes, I feel like 6th grade. Well, you went to...
I went to IJP, the Catholic school. Yeah.
Ooh,
trauma.
Yeah. Trauma. Yeah, no, I feel like...
Then I went to
6th, 7th grade.
I think this summer...
Around the same time.
Mic check.
Yeah.
Summer going into 7th grade is when I became friends with you and Megan and Allie. Started seeing all the public school boys.
Pubbies.
The pubbies.
The pubbies. That's what they call them.
Really?
I'm friends with too many private school people. They're like, oh, you went to pubbies? I'm like,
who are these people?
My best friends.
Okay.
No. They think it's funny.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool.
But Margaret and I really just clicked because we were into the same stuff. Into stalking boy bands, One Direction, MagCon.
Don't even get us started on MagCon.
I actually brought
I was
Margaret.
thinking about that.
I was thinking about that too. Margaret and I met Shawn Mendes together.
Okay, so we were Shawn Mendes' first fans.
We have a photo with him. Should I pull it up?
We met him in St. Louis.
We met him because our friend Matt Gertler, shout out to his older brother who discovered Shawn Mendes, and his only other discovery was Rocky Fresh, which
exactly. Homewood Flossmore.
Yeah, he's
legend.
an HF legend. He's a local legend.
That's pretty much all.
But Shawn Mendes was his claim to fame. And
that's a claim to fame if I've ever heard one.
Me being someone who knows how to leverage connections, I was like, Matt, get us tickets to meet Shawn Mendes in St. Louis. And he
it literally took that one text. He was he was like, done. I was like, done. Oh.
But I remember like I remember what we wore.
I do too.
I remember.
I was wearing the ugliest outfit ever. I was wearing like a cropped
I'm finding the photos.
T-shirt, cropped Urban Outfitters t-shirt.
In my jeans?
Yes. Like,
oh my God. No, it was honestly cute.
No,
you looked cute in
I
anything. God, I'm really trying to find this photo.
I think I have a picture.
There's like, here, I found it. Are we able to zoom?
Not the clip art.
The clip art. And
not the worst quality.
Look at how he's standing when I'm walking away. I remember thinking like he's totally rizzing me up.
He's totally looking at your butt.
Yeah, I know.
We always thought that. We always thought that.
And then everyone thought that he was.
Well, hey, to each their own. But yes, that man is. Like, it's okay. It's like, you don't have to hide behind Camila Cabello this whole time. And Sabrina Carpenter, shout out.
Wait, are they hooking up?
Did you not hear her whole song?
Which song?
Taste is about him.
That's about him?
Wait, it's about... Wait,
bitch, that's my man. No, I'm kidding. I love her.
That's literally our man. And like, they don't know him like we do.
The fuck up.
Basically, so, you know, he dated Camilla for like...
long time.
Years.
Yeah, I've seen the photos of them with their coffee mugs barefoot,
walking.
Yes,
they're
like Florida or something.
Okay. And then they broke up randomly, and then he started hooking up with Sabrina, as one does.
Lucky him.
Yeah, lucky him.
Total
and
babe.
then he's a dick. Sorry, can I swear on this podcast?
Yes.
Okay. What the fuck?
What did he do?
So basically, he acted like nothing was going on between them. Situationship vibes. Like, you know, he would be like, oh no, we're not dating on like he like told the media that. And they were like,
Sean, come on, you can come redeem yourself on my podcast if we'll have you. We'll think about it.
Exactly. So if you want to reach out, you know,
if he wants to rebuild his reputation, we could get Matt's brother on the job. I just saw Matt. He's living in Flossmoor right now.
What?
He moved. He left Denver.
Wait, why?
I'm just like airing out his.
Why did he move to Flossmoor?
I think he just wanted to leave Denver and find a new job. If anyone's hiring for project management in the Chicagoland area, I have a friend looking. Call our guy up. He's amazing. He had the best bar mitzvah.
Best bar mitzvah in the whole world.
And sorry, Ryan. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
Wait, you know Ryan's coming tonight?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in like 5 years.
I haven't told either of you. It was last minute. He's coming to dinner.
I'm freaking out, you guys. This was like my, what? We dated in like 7th grade, I feel like.
Everyone dated in 7th grade. We were hoes.
Matt Gertler was like my first kiss.
What?
No, we just dated in 2nd grade.
Really riding for the Jewish community.
Hey.
Hey.
No, actually, I think Bernie was my first kiss. Hey, Bernie.
Wow, really? He was my first kiss too.
Hey, I feel like we all...
He said it was a dare though.
No,
remember he ruined it?
No,
Such an asshole, Bernie. Asshole move in 8th grade.
I think we were playing like Spin the Bottle.
In Maddie's basement?
No, on Maddie's like side porch. I remember this so clearly. Like we were on Maddie's side porch outside. You know, when we would like hang out outside on like side of her house and like the chairs. I swear to God, all of us were like making out and all of us were just watching.
Is that October? Well, the first time I got really drunk was October of sophomore year.
Andy, too
Andy
much.
is the biggest mystery of our friend group in high school.
Too much.
Andy, like, where are you? Are you, if you're like
Andy,
alive,
if you're out there, like you can come contact us. I would love to hang out with you because I know you're
He's living in
fun.
LA. So people that move to LA, they just disappear.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, but do you remember Halloween sophomore year of high school when we drank UV blue and I threw up in the sink?
How can I forget? No. Junior year, we were frat bros.
Wait, those costumes were great.
Those costumes were great.
We wore like khakis, a tie. My dad had a champagne bottle on the tie, and then
the boxers
sticking out of the.
Like a frat guy would wear that. Khakis.
In a backwards Vineyard Vines hat.
I feel like we got a lot of action that night.
From who?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
We've always had a thing for older guys. Remember?
Exactly.
Your neighbor.
Yes. Yes, I do. How can I forget? He sent pizzas to my house. 5 pizzas. And was like, my mom was like, I didn't order these. And he was like, oh, this is my brother's friend. I was like, what?
Like semi-dated her neighbor. And He was just a prankster. He was my TA in chemistry class.
What?
Yeah. I got
in
an
high
A
school?
plus in Pop's
Obviously.
class.
Obviously.
He brought donuts whenever he was late.
Which was probably every day.
He went TikTok viral?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like followed him on TikTok. And
One
also,
time I was high, I followed him on TikTok. He didn't respond. And I followed him on Instagram. Didn't answer.
That's rude.
If you're alive, contact us.
That's rude.
We'd love to have you on the pod.
That's actually rude.
I was actually messaging his sister on Instagram the other day.
Seriously?
Yeah, because a memory came up from Lollapalooza.
Of course.
His younger sister was like a teenager, and she like was like in her jersey outside of Lollapalooza, outside the Congress Hotel, dead phone. And I said, "Oh,
Congress
young
Hotel.
miss, come up to my come up to my hotel room and charge your phone."
Yeah.
I sent him a photo of her, and she said, "It's so embarrassing. My own brother is a fuckboy, and he doesn't even know it."
I think he does know it. Let's be real. He literally dyed half of his head blonde. You know
I
who you
need to
are.
get off this.
Sorry.
Spitting into the mic. Jeez.
My best friend went to UT and she literally, Mackenzie Hickey.
I don't know any of your college friends.
No, I know. And I want them to come out with us tonight.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go. Willie B. Let's
Willie
go.
B.
Turn it up.
Turn
No,
it
one of my
up.
friends is going to France tonight, so she can't come.
Well, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Emily in Paris. Who?
Emily.
Emily.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, you were in French, right?
No, we went to Costa
Right.
Rica together. That's actually
Right.
a great segue to the next thing I wanted to talk about was when Margaret and I went on a trip to Costa Rica with our Spanish teachers. It was like a school trip, but really it was two young Spanish teachers trying to
like
get
our friends, basically.
our friends trying to get a free ride to Costa Rica. So they rounded up the honors Spanish students and we went to Costa Rica and we lived with a host family. Basically, we lived in a shack and I didn't like the food that they served.
Oh my God,
Margaret
it was so
had
bad.
to eat it because
It was
I
like
didn't want to
rice,
offend them. And-
Arroz.
Arroz,
Arroz.
beans. But I didn't like beans and
No.
they would get offended. So Margaret would have to eat my meal for me, but I could speak Spanish.
Yeah, you were better at Spanish, so
I
I would just like sit in the back and just
Yeah.
eat all the food.
I remember specifically they had a restaurant, but it wasn't a restaurant. It was like they had a few chairs in their like front or backyard and they just had a kitchen
Yep.
that they called a restaurant.
Hey, you know what? It was family business, but and then like we were just living in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so crazy. It was actually just us and like 10 of our closest friends,
And
including our guy friends. Like,
Well, do
actually,
you remember
everyone.
picking me up for the airport?
How could I forget? It was 6
I want to hear
a.m.
you recount this because I was just telling the story.
It was 6 a.m. No, probably like 5 a.m. The day we're leaving for an international flight to O'Hare, which is an hour away from our home. And my mom is driving us, obviously. So shout out. And
She's always the driver.
Literally.
My parents were like MIA. They were in, I think, Vegas that weekend.
Probably something cool. And literally I pull up. We had been texting the night before. Like we were so excited for our trip. Whatever. Pull up to her house. Pitch black at the house. Texting, hey, we're here. Crickets, crickets, crickets. I'm like calling, like dead silence on the other end of the phone. I knew this bitch was asleep. I just knew it. And she had nothing packed. I literally go in the house. Thank God your front door is always open. They don't live there anymore, so thank God. But
Sunset Avenue was always open for business.
I was like, okay, thank God your door is open. Go in your room. She also shared her room with her little sister, Lily.
She just moved to London, by the way.
Wait a minute. Wait, for good? Or just like for
like
a
2
job?
years before going to law school. She's a bartender.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's so great.
I know, we
Anyways.
got to visit her.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Anyways, yeah, no, so I woke her up and she had nothing packed and you basically had to just like and my mom was like, what the fuck?
Threw an ugly black romper in and like some disgusting clothes.
I know, but we were supposed to bring like stuff that wouldn't like
we wouldn't stand out.
Yeah, we wouldn't stand out.
We were going and doing like a mission trip at a school.
Basically,
we were doing
yeah.
a charity project. We were beautifying. We were doing a beautification project for a garden at a school,
which is amazing. But we literally were informed to yeah, we do charity work. We literally were informed to bring like
basically look like shit.
No, they were like bring like really basic t-shirts, and I was like,
no name brands,
no name brands.
Margaret's like, my Nike Elites. I'm packing them,
and I think I did. I'm pretty sure I wore my Nike shorts LA. But
well, do you know why I didn't wake up?
Why?
I got high for the first time the night before.
That was the first. What? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wait, with who?
Max's friends, my older brother and his degenerate friends were smoking weed in my house. And I said, I wanted to learn how to roll a joint in the same night I learned how to smoke weed. So we stayed up all night practicing. Like I'm a hard worker. I was practicing rolling joints and then smoking them for the first time. And so you could imagine 115-pound me did not wake up. And I certainly didn't pack my bags that evening.
Certainly not. certainly not. And honestly, a vibe.
Yeah, a vibe. But the first part of the trip was charity and staying in.
No, and we had to go to school all day.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Escuela.
Oh my
with
God.
the teacher. That guy was awesome. I still follow him on Instagram.
Wait, he was so awesome.
Stuff.
And also, like, we were in like the, not to be rude, the better class.
We were in the smart class.
Yes. And we literally just... It was us and like Grace Tozy and like Bernie and who else? Maddie.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was in like the higher up. I don't even know.
I don't know. We were, our friend group in high school was probably the smartest people in this 3,000 person school. And Margaret and I were like just one tier below them.
Yeah. We were just trying to get by.
We were just trying to get by.
But like with the vibes of it all,
yeah,
like we were personality hires, but we, you know.
Yeah, we could perform in school, but we were like, we're not staying up all night studying. There's no way.
I'm not an IB.
My ass is at Victoria's Secret Pink getting
the fold over pants.
Getting the fold over pants.
The fold over yogas.
We're not at the library. Or we're not studying with Preston and Bernie in their basement. Except for when I had a crush on them. Then I would hang out with them, but I got over it.
What do you mean them?
Well, Bernie.
Yeah.
You know, he was my first crush.
Of course.
He was everyone's.
What? I thought you were talking about Preston. Love you, Preston.
Love you, Preston. Preston actually tried to kiss me at the lock-in for the country club swim team thing. And I was like in like 4th grade and I rejected him.
I unfortunately had to. Love you, Preston.
Oh, you did?
In a dare. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We were doing that whole like, we were like running to Jewel Osco and like
we did
all
a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was on there because
our friend group was honestly so fun.
We just like did all the
crazy
stuff.
shit. We did prank wars. Our savage friend Allie put put Visine in all the boys' drinks, so they were shitting their pants, and we locked the house so they couldn't come inside to use the bathroom. How? Who does that? That was Allie's thing. It was not us.
Oh my God. No. She was like, let me think of like the worst thing ever for like 8th graders to do.
Something they'll never recover from.
Yeah. No, literally.
Kevin Steiner did push me in a bush in 8th grade. Yeah. And I've never
remember that. And I thought you had a concussion. I was so worried about you.
I've had several concussions.
Yeah. I was like, don't go to sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I was like so scared.
Oh my God. So sweet.
I remember that because I was like, oh my God, she hit her head so hard.
Oh my God. Maybe that's why I think, I'm supposed to get neuropsych testing soon because I was finally diagnosed with ADHD, which explains a lot. But I also think I've had a traumatic brain injury because like I can't get anywhere. The directions, no. Apple Maps or die. You've always been great.
I am the best.
Remember when we would go downtown like on the weekends and Margaret would be able to navigate us? I'd be like, any store, she would be like, I know where to go.
Yeah.
No maps, nothing. Literally. And my ass was on the Mag Mile because that was the only place I felt safe.
Right. No, literally my friends now say that they turn their brains off when I'm around so that I can just like get us anywhere. I know. I'm like, when their boyfriends aren't there, well, their boyfriends don't help because they don't know where they're going either. So I'm like, let's go.
What are they good for then?
No, they're perfect. I love all their boyfriends. I do. But they did move in. I was living with my best 3 girlfriends from college and they just moved in with their boyfriends.
I know. So before I had
that's why I'm in West Village.
Before I left New York, Margaret and I were noodling with living together in Brooklyn. And then I was like, fuck it. I literally can't stay here. Otherwise, like I'm going to go crazy. So I gotta leave.
You had to go.
I had to go, but I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah. We're party.
Okay, so since this podcast is called Good Enough, I want to start on a positive note and just tell me like what's good enough right now for you, like in your life.
What's good enough?
Those shoes certainly are.
Oh yeah. Okay, so these shoes I just got. Also, these are new. I just got them. My coworker, actually, her friend works at Adidas, so I got these for 50% off. See, that's good enough.
Information.
See, that's good enough is finding a deal.
Yeah, well, you offered
and making sure.
Margaret works at Franco Sarto Shoes. Shout out, and she offered me 20% off. That's
30.
not good enough. Not good enough.
Well, you know what? 30.
I need 50.
Is all I got.
Go back,
but negotiate. I can possibly do something else about that.
Okay, maybe like a free pair would be nice.
Wait, what's your shoe size?
Guess.
You want to guess the color of my underwear. You want to know what I got going on down there. Okay. Are you a 7.5?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can just have some of my shoes I don't want. Yay!
Problem solved.
That's settled.
And Margaret is so smart. She wore that shirt because I was wearing the same shirt today.
Yeah,
that brand sent me it for free, but in white, and I took it off because I was like running around Williamsburg today, just like filming content. I was doing yoga in the park, and I was just sweating.
Perfect.
So I was like, I got to take it off, and I just took it off and put this jacket on that I got at Free
so
People.
cute.
Thank you. It's from Free People. The pants are from Viore.
So cute. I wouldn't think Viore sells stuff like
Viore
that.
is slaying the streetwear game right now. I also have a strapless black top from them that's like you could wear clubbing. I have worn it clubbing.
Perfect. I love a multi-use shirt.
Same. I always
Love
want
a
to be ready to
multi-use.
either do a workout or go to a club. And if you could wear both at the same time, that's the perfect outfit. That's something I
seriously
learned in
is.
Germany. That's like the rule for going out there and dressing.
Can we talk about Germany for a
Off
second?
camera. Okay. These are the shoes I got there.
Okay, cool.
And then these earrings I got today at a little boutique in
Wait, I love
Williamsburg.
those.
They were like $10. I'm wearing them tonight with my Margaret. I got a free
I don't know what
outfit.
I'm wearing tonight.
You should wear that black dress that you have
Which one?
that you wore on your birthday last year. So cute.
Which one?
The black dress with like the
Wait.
rosette. You posted like amazing photos on Instagram in it.
Oh wait, should I wear my leather black dress?
Sure.
What's the vibe for tonight?
Wear something tight.
Something type. Awesome.
That's the vibe.
Project X.
Exactly.
Right.
But a brand sent me like this black long lace fitted dress that I'm going to wear with like a black bra and black underwear. And then I also got this faux fur vest, which I don't think it's quite cold enough to be wearing.
You know what? I thought it was, and it's just not.
It's 80
Summer
degrees.
is like holding on to
They're
us.
choking us. They have us by the throat, and I just want to wear a jacket. Want to know something about working in an office, which I'm really happy I don't anymore? They're always hot because men are literally warm. They run
warm.
cooler than us, so they don't get as hot.
Right.
Women are just fired up because I don't know why, but we just are. And I'll be in an office. I've experienced this phenomenon in multiple offices, so my sample size I think is legit.
Right.
All of the women at my last office had fans on their desk. And I'm like, here's an idea. Let's turn it down. Turn the temperature down because I'm dying. And Flossmore at home, my dad's like, don't touch the thermostat. I'm like, we can afford air conditioning.
My dad's the same
and
way.
just because you're not hot doesn't mean the women in this house are not.
Doesn't mean you have to like
literally
make us all literally dead on the floor.
It's
I'm like,
you know what's not good enough is justice for inequality when it comes to the thermostat.
also like
At all of the dads out there.
at all the dads
Just-
out there,
that are just
and trust me, you
militant.
can pay for it.
Yeah. You know, that's
Come
the
on.
price you pay for having a daughter. You have to pay for a little bit
These
higher
daughters.
of a bill. Okay.
Exactly.
Many bills.
Right.
My Uber bill in college freshman year, I did get a highlighted thing
Not
of the bill.
highlighted
$700 for a semester on Ubers.
first semester, just first semester.
Then after that, I was like, almost scared. I was scared straight. I'm like, I'm never charging anything to that again.
That was his.
But I
whole
was like,
plan.
he wants me to be safe.
No,
Right? I have
know,
to go
that's
Uber to
the
PB to hook up with
problem.
the senior.
That's the problem of it all. Is do you not want me to be safe?
Yeah. Do you want
What
me
if
to
I
die?
had no money?
Yeah.
I need to use your card. It's for emergencies, but yeah, I have an emergency every day. It's the small emergencies that really get to
One
you.
time I ordered this, I sound like such a spoiled brat. One time I ordered a dress on my dad's credit card that I really wanted to wear. And I said that it was because I broke my friend's dress and I had to replace it. And he was like, neither of those things are my problem.
Yeah. That's Mr. Donkel for you.
I like these drinks.
Me too, because they're not carbonated.
Yeah.
That's why.
I've never
and
had
you can
them
like you
before.
can really put them down.
Yeah. I've been throwing it back.
Mhm.
What are you going to drink tonight? We're going out because we're going to Antidote in Brooklyn for dinner.
Which looks really good.
It's very good. It's Szechuan. I've
you
been
been?
there. Yeah, I've been there a few times. It's Kenny's like favorite place. My friend I'm
Perfect.
staying with. And then tomorrow I'm going to see Peggy Goo.
Wait, I'm buying a ticket.
You are?
Yes. I was convinced.
Let's go.
Let's.
She
we're
hasn't
going to Preem in
confirmed.
downtown Brooklyn before
Oh.
because it's like near Navy Yard.
Is that? Did they announce the location? Because
Yeah,
I
it's at
thought it was
Brooklyn Navy Yard,
amazing.
which is so fun.
I actually don't think I've ever been there.
Oh my God, I went to Circo Loco there, the Halloween like
Ooh.
rage party
Yeah.
like 2 years ago. Best night ever. Left at 8 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to get your tickets, your money's worth.
You do.
At that place, you
Yes,
know?
we're only young ones.
Exactly.
We're not grandmas.
No, we never have been. Right?
Do you have any friends that have kind of grown up too fast that like don't really like go out and you kind of feel like guilty about it? Like if you're still like partying?
Okay, so I have this one friend and we call her Grandma Greco. Okay. And she's always been this way.
So,
like, but she goes out with us and like, I kind of like love her for that because she's authentically herself and like she never is like, oh, you guys are going out, like blah, blah, blah. Like that would be annoying. But like, we know that we're not counting on her to come out with us. But like all of my friends we're still going out.
I love it.
Yeah.
I need to hang out with you guys.
Yes. Wait, can we go back to the Ryan Briggle of it all? Because does he live here?
No, he lives in DC. He's like finishing up his like PhD or something at Johns Hopkins or something. Maybe online.
Of course.
So is Preston.
Oh my God, of course.
I know. They're just when I say we were like in the nerd group in high school, our friends are literally like so smart and so like, yeah. And then I have a podcast.
Like what? I sell shoes.
Wait, how's your job? So you work in fashion, which is so cool because Margaret and I have always had an affinity for fashion.
Yes, we were fashionistas when we were growing up. Yeah, it's really fun, honestly. Like
you seem like you really like your job.
I like it.
That's like really rare, I find.
I like it, and like I do. It's hard because it's like.
It's work. At the end of the day, it's a means to an end.
It's a means to an end, but also, is it a means? Because I barely get paid. In this city, New York City, the greatest city in the whole world, can't you literally... There has to be like a base pay that you need to meet, and I don't.
Well, you also live in the West Village.
I don't want to live there. Okay, the problem is, I moved in with these 3 girl. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath in West Village. Yeah, no living room.
Wait, you live with 3 people?
I live with 3 girls. I want to live alone. What? I would not live in West Village by myself on this Sal.
You literally just went like this. I live with 3 girls.
Yeah, no, I live with 3 girls that I like barely know. And I want to move out.
What are their vibes?
Point blank, period. I want to move out.
Wait, you know what you should do, Margaret? You should move to Chicago with me. I live in a 1,600 square foot apartment in Bucktown. It's $3,000 total. It's fabulous. My place is stunning.
I'm so sorry, Mary, but I'm not moving back to Chicago. I haven't hit my breaking point. I'm not.
Go do software sales, then you will.
No, you see, I won't do that. No. Wait, no. But when you first got back, where were you living? With Allie? Right. That's what my mom was telling me.
In Lakeview. Yeah. I was living in her living room.
Oh my, isn't she like becoming a chef or something?
Well, she works with Megan at Revel. She does catering. But she wants to open up her own bakery, which I've been trying to force her to do. She should.
She always had that knack for making.
She literally was the hardest worker. She got up at like 4 a.m. in high school and went and worked at Sweet Annie's.
Sweet Annie's. Oh my God. I love Sweet Annie's.
She would always, our friend Andy's mom would always give us free treats.
Free treats. And I remember, this is an old story. I remember when me and Andy fake dated in 7th grade. And
why did you fake date?
I have no idea. You know, it was one of those dares. And I don't even know how it came about. Our guy friends
just were so weird. These dares were so manipulative.
And I'm like, that was rude.
Remember when I poured a Gatorade on certain someone because he called me a bitch?
Absolutely.
I don't take that back.
Why would you? But yeah, no, we went to Sweet Annie's afterwards and we kissed in front of everyone.
You slut.
Yep. Closed mouth. Crazy. Yeah.
Wait, I have like bullet points. I want to make sure I'm not like missing any major.
Yeah, let's go through the whole list.
Wait, okay, let's go back to high school. Because let's go back to when you were dating, you know who. That's when we stopped hanging out.
Which is literally, to this day, the worst thing ever.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay.
No.
But I remember...
To me, I'm the one who feels bad about it.
Don't. It's fine. We reconnected because you asked me to do your prom makeup. And I was like, you know what? Yes, I will.
You know what?
Because we didn't hang out for a while because she was in a new relationship. Everyone gets that way.
I didn't know how to navigate it.
Yeah, it was the first real boyfriend, I think.
Right. Yeah. No, it was.
And so I didn't see a lot of my friends. But at the end of the year, when prom came rolling around and she was going because she was dating an older guy, she was like, can you do my makeup? And I was like, yeah, I got you. Yes. Always been a girl's girl.
Right. Exactly.
Is that how you view like the senior thing or like our like kind of like our friendship, kind of us going on our own paths?
Yes, I do. I do view it like that. I just like, I don't know. I feel like we were so close and then, all of a sudden I was like paying attention to a boy over my friends. And now I'm looking back, I would literally never do that in my whole life because I care so much about my friends.
And you learn that young though. People sometimes don't learn that until they literally get like in a marriage and they're like, oh, I never made any real friends.
That's so true.
So yeah, we're better.
But like we're rekindling. So we're back in it.
And we've always like remained internet friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, and never like, there's never been any bad blood.
Yeah. And I feel like we're the type of people that even if it's been like years, like once we see each other, I feel like it's like right back where we were.
Before I moved to New York, I visited for one of my friend's birthdays and we met out at that German beer hall and Margaret and I were hammered and I went to a pizza shop.
Literally wasted.
And I ordered like 1 or 2 of every kind of pizza that they had. And we went back to my parents' hotel room and we ate like, we were like our feet up on the wall, like eating pizza. I think, did you sleep there?
I think I went home at like 5 a.m. or something because your cousins were there too. So yeah, no, we were friends with I was friends with the whole family.
My mom wanted us to talk about Lollapalooza.
Oh my God.
Remember when you stayed in the hotel room with my parents? Yes, my dad was like snoring and like farting and like we like slept in the bathroom because it was being so nasty. I think I was so dramatic. I was like, I'm sleeping in the bathtub.
You slept in the bathtub and I woke up and I was like, I mean, saying woke up is a stretch. I think I didn't go to sleep that entire night. I hate people that snore. Not hate it. I hate when people snore.
I hate when people snore. If you snore, I'm literally going to punch you and wake you up.
But yeah, no, we literally... Lollapalooza. We went with Sophie Sesto. Shout out Sophie.
Poppy Queen. She was just here.
Shout out Poppy.
You know, she was just promoted to the VP of Culture
dude,
at Poppy.
I like see her in all the videos on TikTok. I'm like, hey, hello.
I know. My mom like gets the benefits of being an influencer without. She has like a Poppy sweatshirt. She gets like, Jen always brings my mom Poppies.
I'm sorry. I need that robe.
Yeah.
A
now. Robe.
Isn't that the Poppy robe?
Maybe like the cherry one?
No, it's like... I hope it's not another brand. It's like that robe that all the influencers have. It's like purple and like green.
I haven't seen it.
I need it.
Yeah, Sophie, if you're watching this, tell your team to send Good Enough Podcast some stuff. We could be drinking poppies right now instead of destroying our bodies with vodka.
Exactly.
Which, well, let's be real. We might have spiked the poppy if it was here.
Exactly. See, that is a good chaser, a poppy. It's a perfect chaser.
What's your favorite poppy? Mine's raspberry rose.
Mine's Doc Pop.
Oh, you've always been like a big soda girl.
Big soda girl. My grandma would pay me $50 a month
is your grandma?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Okay, thank God.
Yes, thank God.
Her. Margaret's grandma was like Irene. She's kicking.
She's never gonna die.
She's still making cookies.
Absolutely, staying up late and making cookies.
Oh my God, I
also
love your grandma.
Sleep.
Oh
no. She just like doesn't sleep. Like I feel like when you get older, like do you ever just like go to sleep for the full like 8 hours? I swear to God, she like rests. That's what she says. Rests her eyelids. And I'm like, girl,
she must be a witch or something.
No, she is, and I hope she's never gonna die. She has too much to do. That's a magnet on her fridge. She's like, I'm never dying. I have so many errands, which is so true.
That's so relatable.
Like she's just a girl. At the end of the day, our moms, our grandmas, they're just girls.
They're just girls. They're doing it for the first time.
They're just girls.
I love to bitch about my mom to my therapist. My therapist said my mom was needy, and I told her, and she goes, have they met you? And I was like,
oh,
therapy
man,
is about
reverse Uno.
Therapy is about me and finding my peace. Set boundaries, find peace.
Exact. Period. And that's good enough.
That's good enough.
Mic drop.
Are you dating? What's the vibe?
So I'm just starting to go on the dating scene. I'm on Hinge.
Okay.
I think my profile on Hinge is good enough.
Can I see it?
Definitely.
Wait, do you have a wildflower case as well?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Devin and Sydney.
Devin Lee Carlson is
I have a tattoo.
No, like, I remember that.
Yeah, I got the same tattoo as Devin Carlson.
I love her so much.
She's just the best.
I like dream about her, I think.
This is my Devin Carlson tattoo. The 3 hearts.
Oh, yes.
I want to get another tattoo while I'm here.
Okay,
let me see your Hinge profile. Let me see what we're working with on Hinge. I've gone through this
with my friends. I've gone through it with my guy friends, and they told me. Can I read it? Sure.
My love language is espresso martinis.
I need to like redo the prompts.
A little basic.
It's super basic, but I get a lot of like.
You do?
I get a lot of like likes.
But those are the wrong guys.
But they're gonna take me to get espresso martinis.
True. You're giving them a layup.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a layup.
Okay. 26.55. I feel like you could pass for 5'6", but
I'm 5'6". I'm lying.
Oh, you're doing that. So I got it. Low key flex. A nice photo.
A nice photo.
My submission to National Geographic,
and it's a thirst trap.
Fire thirst trap bikini photo. Margaret, that's like an 11 out of 10.
Isn't that funny?
Biggest risk I've taken, dyeing my hair brown in a foreign country. Where did you do that?
Florence. Okay. I was obviously going through something.
Wait, cute. It's very wholesome.
Yeah, I mean,
I think honestly, no notes, Margaret.
No
It's
notes.
not even worth the energy to edit it.
Exactly.
They're just looking at the photos. Let's be honest.
Right. But I do.
What do you think, Connor?
But I do think.
I didn't see the photos, so I can't.
No, but are you on dating apps?
I've been off for the last 2 months.
Okay, so what do you look for in a profile?
Well,
I would say what you said is accurate.
Oh,
yeah.
Though,
but I do want to show that I'm funny though, because you're am
hilarious.
Funny. Boys aren't funny. Sorry. Every guy I've like met out in the wild, I'm like, you could use
just loosen up.
Like my guy friends, funniest people in the whole world.
Do you think it's because of toxic masculinity that they're just like scared to be themselves?
Yeah, I feel like they want to come off as like this like perfect guy who has his shit together, but like people like people not having their shit together. That means you're like a real person.
That's the tagline for this podcast. Shout out Kenley, graphic designer from Goop, who made the graphics, and she made the tagline. She is chic. She is chaotic. She is good enough. Chaos is fun. John Summit's new album.
Exactly.
Comfort and chaos. Life is chaotic. Everyone's out here in the streets of New York and in Williamsburg especially. Everyone's got their like, I took the most savage TikTok today of this like boy gang walking through the park. And I was just like, you know what? Just because you're wearing your baggy pants, a canvas tote bag, like a cool cherry LA or Mad Happy t-shirt, and like some chain bracelet or a tennis bracelet, and you're wearing Le Labo perfume, like that.
I can smell the Santal 33 off of you.
I can smell it. And you look great, but let me see some personality, you know?
Yeah.
You know? No, the outfit's not enough. The outfit and the mean mug on your face as you're strutting down Kent is just, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Maybe
just to be a West Coast creative. You need to add a little bit more. Because that's my type, I think.
A West Coast creative.
Yep.
That's honestly what I consider myself. Great. As a San Diego girl.
That's a first step. That's a first step.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
No, I don't. We don't hate men. I love men.
No, I love men.
As straight as they come.
Right. Right. And I love all my guy friends. Honestly, I think my problem is, okay, so I grew up with 3 brothers.
Oh, we know. Shout out Stuart.
You can't forget the young one.
Bradley.
Bradley.
Margaret's older brother, Bradley, was the most annoying kid ever, but I love him.
Yeah, he's 22 now.
He's
a big guy. He's a big guy.
How tall is he?
6'3".
What?
Yeah.
Him and Lily should date.
I don't think so.
Never mind.
I don't think so. He keeps to himself.
Okay, you know, so does she. She's not a big dater.
That's okay though.
Yeah. Like, or she just doesn't tell me. I asked her to, when I was going through my depressive episode and I was living at home for a month and a half for entertainment, I was like, can you just show me one guy that you've hooked up with, or
just
one guy?
Just one
For the serotonin. And she goes, no. She said, none of them are worth you seeing.
Oh my God, not even your sister can see. Whoa, that means it's really bad.
It's really bad.
That means it's really bad.
It's willy bad. It's Willy is willy bad.
We love you. Anyways, no, I grew up with 3 brothers.
What's your oldest brother's name?
Philip.
You
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also Stuart's getting married.
Good for
in
him.
2 months. Yeah. So I had 3 brothers. I always was very in with the boys. Remember when
we were both?
Yes. So I am not a guy's girl at all.
No.
Literally at all. But I can hang out with the guys and I can make a guy friend like this.
Same. Because you know what? This is a generalization, but it's a known fact. If you've taken psychology, I got a very good score on my AP Psych test. Shout out to Mrs. Chase. I think we did get 5s.
Yeah.
In high school. And one of the things I learned is that females or women, whichever one, bond by talking. It's like, that's where like gossip comes from, or just communicating
right.
with words.
Yes.
Historically, I think it's been common for some male groups of friends that they bond by doing an activity together, like a sport, video games, whatever the fuck. But for us, I feel like because we were very active, we enjoy both. Like we really enjoyed an activity that we could focus on instead of just sitting around and yapping.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's so true. And I love yapping. So don't get me wrong. Literally love yapping.
Evidently.
I just, and here we are. Yes. And I like literally value my girl friendships like literally on top of everything else. But it's just like in dating, sometimes I think I come off as like
masculine,
friendly, and friendly in a way like I'm not trying to flirt with you or whatever. I'm just like, I feel like maybe they feel comfortable with me in a friend way, and then I kind of like fuck it up, and then
like you friend zone yourself.
Yes, or like I don't know. I think I'm flirting, but maybe they don't think I am, or I'm just like coming off like very funny, or just like
I think because you're so funny, like, you're so fun loving,
like, and want to fuck or what? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
I'm not giving those vibes. I'm trying.
Okay, that's why you got to just wear something tight tonight.
Perfect. Yeah. I got the perfect dress.
Yeah,
black leather dress.
But you know
Meow.
What? Ooh.
Meow. Sponsor us. Yeah. Anyways,
no free brand deals. You know what my dad always says? He's like, your husband should be scared of you, because I am scary, because I demand respect and a good life.
I know my worth.
I know my worth. Like I can support myself. I know that I am going to have a beautiful home one day. I could go get a sperm donor. Like I'm good.
Wait,
but I would love a support system. And
I feel the same.
You know,
I feel the same because I'm obviously okay on my own and like
driving.
And I think that's great in dating because I'm not like desperate to like find a guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like whatever, having a boyfriend would be awesome.
It's cuffing season. It's nice to go to maybe a drive-in movie.
It is nice.
Maybe someone to go get you Advil if you need it.
Maybe just a cuddle.
A neck massage, a cuddle.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Help you calm your central nervous system.
But it has to be like an addition to my life.
Correct.
If it's not
pluses, no minuses.
Exactly. If it's not, then I'm not afraid to be like, this isn't serving me. So
this is not serving.
So let me just not do that. So yeah, that's me in my dating life. But yeah, Hinge is hard. Hinge is hard.
Have you ever gone on Raya?
I haven't gotten on the app.
I was on it for a period of time. I went on a Raya date. I went on one Raya date with a guy from Google.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Leave it at that. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Period.
Anyway. I was saying everyone on Raya was a product manager, I find. Or like an entrepreneur or something.
Of course.
A hat company, a beverage company, like just enough.
Oh, Siegelman Stables hat company.
I want to burn those hats every time I see them.
I am like, what is this?
What is it?
What is this?
What, like,
this is like a random 25-year-old in like the Hamptons coming up with this shit.
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's like the male Bella Hadid.
So true.
You know? And no shade
What's up with her?
I don't know. I hope
she's riding horses.
I like Kin.
Yep.
I like Kin.
Yeah, I never had it.
I've been checking that stuff for years.
What is it?
It's nootropics, which are like some wellness thing. Hey Siri, what is a nootropic?
I don't even know what that word means.
Well, colloquial brain supplements, smart drugs, and cognitive enhancers are natural, semi-synthetic, or synthetic compounds which purportedly improve cognitive functions such as executive function, attention, and memory. That's why I actually like them, because when you have ADHD, you struggle to access your executive function brain at certain points in the day. And that's when you feel lazy, when really it's just you need a brain break.
So true. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I should be able to take a brain break and just go home from my office and I don't have to say anything.
Agreed.
I think we should all leave at 3 p.m. every day.
Just do it. What are they going to do? Fire you?
Oh, man, I hope so. Wait. The worst thing the worst thing I ever thought. Honestly, not the worst thing I ever thought. But there's layoffs going on at my company. And we got on a call with just our team, and our manager's like, don't worry about it. Our team is good. And I had the worst face on. I was like this. Because I was like thinking to myself, what fun would like a severance check and like an actual like time for myself be? And my manager was like, why does your face look like that? I was like, oh my God, I have like resting bitch face. When in reality, I was hoping that our whole team was getting fired. Oops.
You are so funny.
Like, am I wrong? Oh, no. I don't know. I just don't like working. Sorry.
Who does?
No, exactly.
Who wants to work?
Who wants to work? But,
I don't like working at all.
Yeah, but like...
It's like Kim Kardashian says. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
And honestly, nobody
one
does because
we're burnt
look
out.
Up there. I'm burnt out. I'm not getting paid enough. Like, Kim, you're right. I mean, obviously.
You know, if there's a third world war, women will be drafted. But if we don't want to go, we just have to get pregnant. So,
okay, well, I guess I do have to go back to the drawing board because
don't want to have a baby, don't want to work. What are we to do?
I'm not going to war.
What is your take on the trad wife thing? Have you heard about that?
What's that?
It's like a trend going around that's like traditional wives are like back in. But people's qualms with it is like, if you want to be a traditional wife, the expectation shouldn't be that like you also have to like work and then do all the additional work that comes with being
a stay-at-home mom. Like that's traditional, I guess. But like I'm not doing the full job thing in that too. So I mean, I can get behind it, but I mean, I'm not like making you dinner and like cleaning everything up and being like,
that's
hey,
what the
honey.
traditional wife is.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Me neither.
I don't even know how to cook. So
you don't?
Barely.
Remember our Spanish video when we made what did we make? Dulce de leche or something, or flan?
Flan.
What was the dessert, the Spanish thing where you poke holes in it and you pour milk in it?
That's tres leches?
No, I'm so wrong. I don't know.
Dulce de leche. We had to do a lot of stuff with Spanish.
Spanish was really... Senor Rios, remember when he came to class with like those marks all over his face? Because he fell down the cement staircase of his apartment.
Was he drunk?
I think so.
He was drunk and he didn't want to say it.
Oh. Remember when we drank on that trip?
Yes. Oh my God.
There was a swim up
bar in Costa Rica. How fun is that?
How fun. And like our chaperones were like off doing God knows what.
No, they left us because they knew we were drinking.
We were getting pina coladas.
And I think, who was on that trip with us that was like, oh my God, we shouldn't be doing this?
We're going to have to cut that.
Why?
Yeah. We can't call her out like that.
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
It's okay.
We can cut that, right?
We'll cut it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so nobody was mad at us. We were just drinking by ourselves.
Yeah, but we were responsible.
No, I mean, we didn't get drunk.
We had like maybe one, max 2 pina coladas. And there's barely even alcohol in that. Probably 2.
And I don't even, how'd we even pay for that? We were in a swim-up bar.
I remember I had a debit card I used.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember being nervous about if the charge was showing up.
Who cares? My
parents were not that organized. My dad still doesn't know what's what.
Right. Yeah, that trip was crazy. We went to the hot springs.
Yeah. I remember my Instagram caption.
Yep.
Had a conference with the DJs, Costa Rica 3 days. Because you know that song?
Yeah.
Had a conference with the DJs, Puerto Rico 3 days.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
But it was a good caption at the time.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I remember your high school boyfriend commented something mean on a photo I posted of us, and I was fighting him in the comments.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
He's like, you guys like don't look great or something. I'm like, we're literally we're doing a garden beautification project.
Excuse me. Excuse us.
Wait, what are you gonna drink tonight? What's your vibe?
I'm gonna have some martinis.
Me too. Is that your go-to?
Yeah.
What type of vodka?
Tito's.
Okay, I get Kettle One.
Kettle One's good too.
Kettle One's good.
I don't care. I actually
Extra
don't
dirty.
Care. I like pickle juice.
Filthy. Pickle juice.
Filthy. I like a pickle martini.
A slutty martini.
I love an espresso martini.
You know who's coming to dinner?
Have one of those tonight.
Emma McCormick.
What?
Yeah. She lives here. It's a full reunion. You, Emma McCormick, my old roommate, Alex.
Let's go.
Potentially his boyfriend, because people were dropping like flies. So, people in New York, this is the last thing I want to say, which is not good enough. People's priorities these days. I have a laundry list of people who have bailed because they're tired from working. I'm like,
oh God,
just work less. Just work less. They're not going to fire you if you.
Also, that's a terrible excuse.
It's a horrible.
Because
I'm
guess
tired
what?
From work. So
guess
am
what?
I.
All of us are tired.
Everyone thinks they're so busy. Everyone's busy. I'm busy. Work. I'm like, work is not an excuse. Manage your time better.
Work is busy. Go out. Have fun.
Go out.
Get a release. Yeah. That's what it's for. The weekend is for that.
Yeah.
And also don't make plans that you're not going to withhold. upstand. That's not good enough for me. I hate bailing on plans.
Same.
Like I literally will not. I'll go to a plan and have a terrible time just so that I'm there.
I saw a meme and this is, there are a few people who are excused, but there are some that aren't. And you know who you are. Mm-hmm. And I saw one video of someone basically saying Subway takes with that one guy. There's a guy on TikTok in New York and he does Subway takes. I forget his name. He's so funny and he has celebrities and stuff on. Yeah, they're on the subway in New York and he'll say like, what's your hot take? Mm-hmm. And someone said that their hot take was going to a birthday party is the nicest thing you can do for someone because they either need bodies there or they like really want to see you or whatever.
Getting invited to someone's birthday party nowadays, as we're literally getting older, we actually want you there.
Yeah, I want you there.
Hello.
I was able to curate this list myself. You know how many events and parties I go to where I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone here. So the one time a year, I get to curate who is invited and who I get to spend my time with. And then you don't come? Are you serious?
You're tired?
After months of planning, I am a Virgo. I planned this 4 months ago.
Right. Exactly.
4 months ago was when I planned this.
Yep.
But alas, set boundaries, find peace. You don't want to hang out with me, that's your loss.
Literally. Period.
I'm sorry.
And that's all she wrote.
Exactly. Remember when we played soccer together?
Yes.
Remember I didn't know the positions?
You weren't good.
No, I was bad. But I would run really fast.
No, you were a very fast runner.
And I did score some goals.
You were a very fast runner, I think. And you ended up being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
A bunch of times.
Yeah. That's kind of my MO.
Yeah.
But it's because no one explained the positions to me. And I just wanted to play because my friend played. So I tried out and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I was doing cheerleading and I also did competitive swimming when I was younger and stuff. Those were my fortes, swimming and cheer. But then soccer was just the way my brain worked. I couldn't get the position straight where I was supposed to be.
Whatever.
The footwork, I had no skills. And then when I didn't make the varsity team, when I didn't make the varsity team, I remember crying in front of our AP physics teacher, who also probably thought I was an idiot because I had no clue what was going on in physics. None.
Mr. Boswell,
he had a Diet Mountain Dew addiction.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes. He had like 5 a day.
Wait, were we in class together with Lonzo?
Yes.
Yeah.
That class was so hard.
AP physics
is the hardest class ever.
It was the first year where they had it.
Yes.
And so the AP test, no one knew what was going to be on it.
Remember there was a curve and all of us, everyone who had D's got B's because it was just like so hard.
It made no sense. I don't even think he knew what was going on.
No, and I think, I mean,
so
and I was on
Diet Mountain Dew.
Exactly. And I was on the soccer team with him. So I think that he kind of just like,
yeah. I mean, I was too for 1 year and then he demoted me and said, you're not on the team. And I was like, oh my God, my life is over.
No. Yeah, no.
That was the first time I didn't get admitted to something I wanted to be admitted to.
That's annoying.
But it was humbling. And I cried. I didn't care.
What? No, I mean, that's upsetting.
All my friends were on the team.
Yeah, that is upsetting because we literally spent all the time doing that for like a whole semester, basically.
Everyone was like going to soccer practice. I'm like, oh, I guess we'll go to
pasta parties.
Twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, the pasta parties. I was really jealous of those.
Those are good. Except there was one time, it was at my house and it was like a month before prom, senior prom.
I remember this.
And
I crashed it.
Probably. Yeah. Like literally I had so much food. It was pasta parties basically like you just eat so much carbs before a game or whatever. But I literally ate so much and then tried on my prom dress and it didn't fucking fit. And I was so upset. They were like, try it on. I was like, I'm so full. And it was probably like a 00 Sherry Hill.
I remember this.
I literally walked down the stairs. I'm like, it is not buttoning. I am upset. I was so upset. But yeah, perfect. You know, it ended up working out in the end and it was perfect.
Yeah. What are your plans? Like, what are your goals for tonight? What are you hoping to get out of the evening?
I'm trying to gab with people that I don't really know.
Yeah,
I feel like just connecting with those like of your circle that I don't know. And
I want to meet some of your friends.
Seeing people that I haven't seen in a while, i.e. Ryan Burgle. And honestly, like a perfect Friday night is just like talking, laughing, drinking, having a good night, not pushing it past.
I'm one for like a cheeky cigarette these days.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I can't lie. I do vape when I am drunk. But when I'm not drunk,
who doesn't?
It's not in my hands.
We are literally the definition of like girl so confusing. Like
yes,
reunion. that song,
We
when it
worked
came
it
out
out on the remix.
I thought of Margaret. I was like, but it wasn't even that dramatic.
I was singing it this morning. I was like, damn. Yeah, that makes sense.
We really worked it out in the remix.
We did.
Yeah. But there was never really any beef, so.
No. Just life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? We're young, so we still have a lot of life left.
I need some water. I'm tired.
I also need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I have to pee. Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please follow along. Let me know what you've been enjoying. Subscribe. Again, I am not going back to corporate America, so this needs to be my full-time job. Brands, please reach out.
Please. Amazing.
And let us know if you want Margaret back on. I think this was a really successful episode. 10 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10. I will love to come back.
Okay.
Yay!
Right on time.